Hello friends, the next topic in operating system is demand paging. Okay, what is the demand paging? Okay, so in previous videos you learned some page replacement algorithm. There it demands some pages. See, for example, here in FIFO, okay, CPU demands page 5, CPU demands page 4. That is called demand page. Okay, so this is the reference string. Okay, CPU demands these pages. Clear? No, that is called demand page. Clear? No, CPU want to execute page 5. Okay, CPU demand 5. Okay, so actually this is the RAM. Okay, actually initially the demand page is not in the RAM. No, in the CPU want to execute, the pages must be in the RAM. Okay, if it is not present in the RAM, okay, you have to get it from disk. Okay, in disk all the pages are available. Clear? No, like this. See here. The processors reside in secondary memory and the processors actually reside in secondary memory. Okay, and the pages are loaded only on demand, not in advance. Okay, initially it is empty. Initially the RAM is empty. Only on demand the pages brought into RAM. Clear? No, like this. Okay, CPU demand 4, then page 4 loaded here. CPU demand 3, page loaded here. CPU demand page 2, okay, then that page loaded here. Okay, like this. That is called demand paging. Clear? No? Okay. If see here, this is the main memory. Initially the RAM is empty. Okay. Suppose CPU demands okay, these pages of process P2 E F G H. Okay, so you have to get it from disk. Clear? No, disk transfers these pages. CPU demands EFGH means okay, transfer to main memory. This is main memory, this is secondary memory. Transfer to main memory. Clear? No. Then suppose okay, CPU don't want this process. Okay, CPU don't want ABCD. Then you transfer to secondary memory. Swap out. Transferring from main memory to secondary memory is called swap out. If it is not necessary, okay, then swap out. Okay, if you want CPU demands pages, that is called swap in. Swap out, swap in. Clear? No? Swap out means transferring pages from main memory to secondary memory. Okay, what is swap in? Transferring from secondary memory to main memory. Okay, assume CPU demands M and OP, then there is no space. No, so what CPU do? Okay, transfer these pages here, then transfers M and OP here. Okay, like this. If there is no space, then it transfers here. Okay, like this. If the page is not present, in main memory, then we call it as page fault. Okay, if any page is not present in the main memory, we call it as page fault. Okay, see example here. Okay, if the page 5 is not in the main memory, it is called page fault. 4 is not in the main memory, it is called page fault, like this. 1 is not present in the main memory, we call it as page fault. See, if page 4 is present in the main memory, we say hit. Clear? No, if it is not present, we say page fault. So these are the page faults. Clear? No? Okay. Okay, clear? No, definition page fault. Then okay, if CPU want page, okay, CPU transfers control to operating system. Okay, so CPU transfers control to operating system to demand page back into memory. Okay, it demands the page back into main memory, from disk to main memory. Okay, the page in disk, it demands page in main memory. Clear? No? Okay, so this is the basic concept. Okay, next see. So how to identify whether the page is present, okay, or not? See this diagram here. Okay, what this diagram indicates? Page table when some pages are not in main memory. Okay, page tables when some pages are not in main memory. Okay, see here, in this diagram, okay, this is logical memory, this is a page table, okay, this is a page table, this is a physical memory, and this one is a disk, secondary memory. Clear, no? Okay. See here in page table, what page table contain? It contain, one is frame, okay, one column contain frame number, second column contain valid invalid bit, valid and invalid bit. What is that valid bit? When you write V, when you write I, okay, see, suppose this is the RAM, okay, in the RAM, okay, in the physical memory, okay, if page is present on particular frame, then it is valid. See, page frame is what? Frame number is 4. Okay. In frame number 4, any page is present? Yes. So it is valid. Means what? The page is present in the RAM. Okay. So here, next, in page 5, so in frame number 5, is there any page? No. So it is invalid. In page 6, is there any page? Yes. In frame 6, page is there, it is valid. Then 7, 8, invalid. Okay. Then in 9, valid. Okay. In 9, page F is contained. Okay. So it is valid. Clear, no? Okay. If page is present in the RAM, we say valid. If page is not present in the RAM, we say invalid. Clear, no? That is page table. Clear, no? Okay. If suppose CPU demands any page, okay, if suppose assume CPU demands page D, okay, CPU demands page D, then what happens? Okay, so if you place D here, what happens? Here 7V. If you place D here, okay, in page table, what happens? 7V. Okay, 7 valid. If you place here, okay, if your CPU demands like this. Clear, no? Whenever you transfer page from disk to physical memory, okay, then the page table get updated. Okay, it every time get updated. Clear, no? Okay. Actually, initially all are invalid. Initially the RAM is empty. No, whenever you place the page from disk to RAM, so it become valid. Okay. Clear, no? Okay. If you assume E is not here, okay, so if you place E in RAM, then what happens? Okay, in page 8, okay, in frame number 8 here, okay, it become valid here if you place E here, okay, like this. So E is not here, so it is invalid. Okay, so B is not here, so it is invalid, like this. Clear, no? Okay, this figure says about page table. Clear, no? Okay. Next, okay, what are the steps in handling page faults? Okay, steps in handling page fault. Okay, these are the steps. Clear, no? These are the steps of handling page faults. Clear, no? Okay, so sometime in exam they ask only the steps. Sometime in exam they ask the steps. Okay, the procedure for handling page fault in. Clear, no? Okay, so sometime it asks only the steps, how to handle page fault. What are the steps to handle page faults? Okay, sometimes they ask only the steps. Clear, no? Okay, so what is the first step? We check an internal table. Then usually kept with process control box. Okay, PCB. That internal table usually kept in process control box. Then for this process to determine whether the reference was a valid or an invalid memory access. Okay, whether it is a valid or invalid access. See here, in question paper, discuss the performance of demand paging. That one I will explain in next page, next video. Explain demand paging in detail. Okay, you have to explain all steps. Okay, from beginning of what I explained, no, everything you have to explain. Then illustrate how demand paging affects system performance. That performance I will take in next video. Then describe steps in handling page faults. Okay, if they ask only steps in handling page fault, only steps you have to write. Clear? No, only you have to write the steps. Okay, these steps you have to write. These steps you have to write. Clear? No. Okay, if they ask full explain demand paging in detail. Okay, so you have to explain from beginning. Okay, from in this video what I started, no, what is the demand page from there, including the steps also. Clear? No. Okay, it's very important question. Okay, so it asks in 15, 19, okay, January 19, July 19. Okay, in July it asks for 16 months. Okay, clear? No. Okay, let's see what is the steps. Okay, what are the steps? First, we check an internal table, okay, usually kept in process control box in PCB. Okay, in process content PCB, no, process control box. For this process to determine whether the reference was valid or invalid memory access. What is the meaning here? See here, if the okay, so here this is the reference string, no, this is the reference string. Clear? No, reference string. Okay, so these are all what valid reference string. CPU demands this valid reference string. Assume here page number 7. 7 is present here? No. Okay, 7 is not present here. So 7 is what? Invalid reference. Clear? No. 8. 8 is present here? No. 8 is invalid reference. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay, all are what? Valid reference. Okay. Example here, which pages are not here? Okay, like 7, 9, 10. Okay. 6, all are not here. Okay, that is called invalid reference. Clear? No. Okay. So first step is what? We check an internal table, okay, usually kept with the process control box. Where is the internal table? Is in process control box. For this process to determine whether the reference was valid or an invalid memory access. Okay, so that if the reference is invalid, okay, if the reference was invalid, we terminate the process. Okay, if the reference was invalid, we terminate the process. Okay, if the okay, if see here, if 7 is not there, okay, so okay, no use, no, you have to stop it. Clear? No. So it's an invalid reference. If 7 is not here, 7, 8 is not here. Okay, so it is invalid. So we have to stop it. Clear? No. Okay, so if 5 is valid, so you have to boot from disk. Okay, if 7 is not there at all, so we can't go ahead. No, we have to stop. Okay, we have to terminate. Clear? No. If the reference was invalid, we terminate the process. We terminate the process. Okay, if it was valid, but we have not yet bought in that page, we know page 18. Okay, if the page is valid, okay, but it is not in the RAM. Okay, it's in disk, it's secondary memory. Okay, what you have to do? Okay, we need that page. No page 18. Okay, we have to bought from the disk particular page. Okay, so clear? No. So what this diagram says here? Okay, load M. Okay, so take the reference. Okay, if the reference okay, if the first step, if the reference is valid, then you can execute. If reference is invalid, we have to stop. Okay, terminate the process. Don't go ahead. Don't go for step 2. Clear? No. Okay, don't go for next steps. Okay, in first step only you have to stop if reference is invalid. Clear? No. If reference is invalid, we have to terminate. Okay, next, if reference is valid, okay, if reference is valid, okay, so okay, we find a free frame. Okay, if reference is valid, we have to find a free frame by taking one from free frame list. For example, see here, so this is the physical memory. Okay, you find a free frame. Okay, so example here, okay, page 5, CPU demand page 5. Okay, you need a space, no? Okay, you need a free frame. Okay, example here. Okay, here space is not there. Okay, so you need a space to fill the frame 2, no? Page 2. Okay, so you need a space here. You have to identify the space here. Okay, like this. Clear? No? Next, we schedule a disk operation to read the desired page into the newly allocated frame. Okay, so we schedule a disk operation. Okay, so how to get the particular page? Okay, what are the operations? Okay, so see here what happens here. Okay, here I explained, no, if the particular page is present here, if it is valid, if particular page is not present here, invalid. Okay, if your page is invalid, okay, if page is invalid, okay, the CPU transfers control to operating system. CPU transfers control to operating system. Okay, if the page is invalid, okay, if the page is not present here, okay, example the page A is not present here, okay, so it says invalid. No, we discuss here. No, okay, if any page is not present here, it is invalid. Okay, if it is present, it's valid. Okay, if assume that particular page is not present, it's invalid. Okay, then okay, trap is interrupt. Okay, so the CPU controls signals to operating system. Okay, what's saying? Okay, need particular page, for example page A. Okay, like this. Then okay, CPU operating system ask page. Okay, CPU send the signals, okay, to give that particular page. Okay, so then it go to disk, okay, in secondary memory. Okay, from that secondary memory the pages are stored there. Okay, that pages are transferred to main memory. Okay, then okay, after that reset page table. If the particular page is located in RAM, then you need to update the page table. Then what happens? If page is present, means you have to make it valid. Okay, like this. Okay, if page is present here, you have to make it valid. Clear? No? Okay, here you have to make valid bit valid. Okay, previously it was invalid because the page, that particular page was not present here. Okay, when you bought from disk, okay, then the in page table, okay, so the signal is valid, the bit get valid V. Clear? No? You have to update that one. Okay, clear? No? Okay, then you have to update the okay string also, that reference string also. Clear? No? Okay, thank you. Okay, these are the very important steps. Clear? No? Okay, so here when the disk read is complete, okay, we modify internal table, okay, with the process and page table to indicate the page is now in the memory. Okay, we need to update this page table as well as this table, internal table. We have to update both. Okay, we restart the instruction that was interrupted by the trap. Okay, the process can now access the page as though it had always been memory. Okay, so it was to get trapped. No, now it get, you have to restart it. Okay, it get interrupted. No, you have to restart it. Then CPU execute that particular process. Clear? No? Okay. If they ask the steps to in handling page faults, so you need to draw this diagram. Okay, full diagram you have to draw. Okay, after that you have to write the steps. Clear? No? Full steps you have to write. If you want, you can take snapshot. Okay, if they ask explain the page demand paging, you have to explain all from beginning to here. Clear? No? Okay, thank you.